I watched guests pour into the hall, shaking my hand as if they had always believed in me. Camera flashes burst like fireworks. My company logo glowed behind the podium, ready for the announcement that would redefine my future. Yet the chairs with my family's names stayed untouched, like tombstones in a room full of celebration. My phone kept lighting up with excuses that sounded rehearsed. I rehearsed a smile instead. When the presenter called my name, applause filled the room, but not the void behind me. Standing beneath the spotlight, I understood something devastating. Success can elevate you beyond reach, but it cannot force others to care. Their absence didn't break me. It unmasked the truth I avoided for years. Behind every small win, there were nights spent hunched over code until dawn blurred into daylight. I negotiated deals in crowded cafes because I couldn't afford office rent. My car doubled as a bedroom when deadlines demanded it. I lost birthdays, relationships, and weekends, investing everything into a dream no one else bothered to understand. At family gatherings, my passion was dismissed as childish ambition. They laughed when I spoke about scaling, patents, or market disruption. No one asked why I looked exhausted or why I skipped meals. Their disinterest was louder than insults. I learned to smile through misunderstandings and save my breath. Pain taught me discipline. Silence taught me resilience. Their indifference became the fuel that kept me moving forward. The turning point arrived quietly, disguised as another pitch. A potential partner, once indifferent, asked to see a live demo. His skepticism vanished the moment my system solved a problem his team had struggled with for months. He leaned forward, took notes, and requested exclusivity. Suddenly, meetings multiplied, emails stacked, and the company phone rang nonstop. Boardrooms that once overlooked me now waited for my arrival. I watched investors whisper my name like it carried weight. It was surreal to witness people recalibrate their respect based on numbers. My family noticed the change, not with support, but with silent unease. They sensed something irreversible had begun. My story was no longer a gamble. It was proof, and they weren't part of it. A single article triggered an avalanche. A journalist requested an interview after hearing rumors about my company's unexpected traction. The photo shoot felt surreal. Lights, microphones, and questions designed to extract my journey. The published headlines spread rapidly, igniting curiosity. My valuation crossed figures I once only imagined. Invitations arrived from conferences, investors returned my calls, and former skeptics rewrote history. People who once ignored me now claimed they always believed. Yet, my family's silence stood untouched. No congratulatory message. No proud voice note. Just the same absence wrapped in curiosity. Their hesitation wasn't confusion. It was fear. They were waiting to see if gravity would drag me back so they wouldn't be forced to admit they never stood by me at all. The morning Forbes released my valuation, $92 million. I woke up to a world transformed. Screenshots of the headlines circulated everywhere. My inbox overflowed with partnerships and invitations. My siblings posted the article like fans cheering for a celebrity they barely knew. My mother suddenly bragged to neighbors about her child, forgetting years of dismissal. But one voice stayed silent, my father's. This was the man who once told me dreams were a luxury reserved for others. The silence was suffocating, not because I needed validation, but because I expected acknowledgement of the journey. Forbes didn't give me worth, it exposed theirs. Overnight, I became undeniable. The world saw me. My family saw an opportunity they had forfeited without hesitation. I was reviewing partnership contracts when my phone buzzed. The timestamp felt deliberate. 2:13 a.m., a moment meant to bypass conversation. The message read, "I always knew you could." 5 words heavy with everything unsaid. No apology for abandoned milestones. No mention of the nights I begged for encouragement. His pride arrived late, wrapped in convenience, not sincerity. He wanted credit without contribution. That text wasn't affection, it was a claim. A reminder that some people don't support the dream, they wait to own the outcome. My heart didn't break. It clarified. Success hadn't changed him. It had exposed him. Validation from outsiders built me. His message confirmed a truth I feared. Some wounds heal, others simply wear different clothes. My family arrived at my home dressed as if they were attending a gala, not a visit. Compliments flowed easily, rehearsed like lines learned minutes before. My brother asked about joining the executive team despite lacking relevant skills. My sister spoke of her failing business and hinted at funding. My father spoke of legacy, as if absence could be rewritten by desire. Their smiles were currency, their requests investments they assumed I owed. I served dinner, listening as they negotiated my future without asking if I wanted them in it. Their presence felt strategic, not sentimental. By dessert, I understood. They didn't celebrate my success, they targeted it. Their sudden affection was not love. It was entitlement dressed as family. When the plates were cleared, I handed my father a pristine envelope. He assumed it contained shares or an offer. Instead, it held the same invitation he ignored months earlier, untouched, like a memory frozen in time. Their expressions shifted from confidence to confusion. I didn't raise my voice. I simply said, "You skipped my moment. Now I skip yours." Silence replaced entitlement. They looked at me as if seeing a stranger, someone who no longer needed permission to exist. I walked them to the door, not out of anger, but closure. That night, I didn't win revenge. I reclaimed myself. Success didn't change my story. It revealed who was missing from it. Some bonds break. Others never existed at all.